Hello, good afternoon. Today we are discuss about types of stele and the stellar evolution. The central cylindral or core of the vascular tissue consisting of xylem, phloem, pericycle, sometimes medullary rays and pith is technically called stele. Stele is made up by phloem, pericycle, and sometimes medullary rays and pith is technically arranged in a internal structure of the stem. In internal structure, middle part is made up by xylem. Xylem is the conducting tissue, water conducting tissue, and phloem is the food conducting tissue. And xylem and phloem and their surrounded portion, one cycle is the present, and there is no one as the pericycle. And medullary rays is mostly present between the xylem and between two row of the xylem, and their medullary rays is given a mechanical strength of this stem or root and petiole, and the internal structure of the any plant part in a medullary rays is present, and middle portion is the made up by parenchymatous cell, and this portion is known as the pith, and this whole portion made by the this whole portion arranged together, and this structure is known as stele. Okay, this is the definition of stele. The central cylindral or core of the central cylinder and core of vascular tissue consisting of xylem, phloem, pericycle, and sometimes medullary rays and pith is technically called stele. Okay, and Van Tangam and Dolute developed a theory is called stellar theory. Means this stellar theory is given by two scientists, Van Tingham and Dolute. Okay, must remember Van Tingham and Dolute that develop a theory, and their theory is known as the stellar theory. Means stellar theory is given by Van Tingham and Dolute. Okay, then central axis of the root or stem is called stele. The central axis of root and stem is called it's called stele. It comprise of vascular tissue system which contain a various vascular bundle arranged in a different manner. In vascular tissue system, many vascular bundle are different in a arranged arranged in a different manner, and vascular bundle is having a xylem, phloem and cambium. Means vascular tissue is developed by a vascular bundle, and vascular bundle is developed by a xylem and phloem, and sometimes a cambium ring is present. Okay, then this is the diagrammatic figure of stele and stele type. First of all, stele is divided into the two type, protostele. You can see this is the protostele and siphonostele. Stele is divided into main two parts, protostele and siphonostele. Protostele means in protostele pith is not present and pith is absent, and this stele is known as the protostele. Okay, in this stele pith is absent, there is known as the protostele. And siphonostele, pith is present, xylem, phloem, and this pith portion is present. You can see this is the white portion is the pith, and red portion is xylem, and blue portion is phloem. You can see this is the protostele. There are the old type of the protostele, and they are the two type of the Xiphonostele, you can see this is the pith portion is present, and in their pith portion is the absent, so there is the known as protostele, and in all portion pith is present, so it is known as the all type pith is present, so it is known as the Xiphonostele. Okay, so it is very simple. What is protostele and what is Xiphonostele? In stele, pith is present, it is known as the Xiphonostele, and sometimes in pith portion, in sometimes stele portion pith is absent, it is known as the protostele. Okay, then protostele is divided into the three type: halostele, you can see this is the halostele, and there is the actinostele and plectostele. Okay, protostele is divided into the three types, means in stele, arrangement of xylem, phloem, pith and pericycle. Okay, but in protostele, their xylem portion, you can see that xylem portion, the red portion is the xylem and blue portion is the phloem. The xylem and phloem arrangement is the different in a manner, so they are divided into the different type. Okay, protostele is the divided into the three type, means there halostele, actinostele and plectostele. Okay, and after this figure we discussed in a briefly. Okay, first you see this diagram. Okay, then Xiphonostele, they are divided into the two type: ectostele and ectofloic stele and amphiploic stele. You can see this is the ectofloic stele and amphiploic stele. Okay, ectofloic stele and amphiploic stele. This is the first is the ectofloic and this is the amphiploic stele. Okay, Xiphonostele are divided into the two type: ectofloic stele and amphiploic stele. Okay, in Xiphonostele divided into the two type: ectofloic stele and amphiploic stele. Okay, in ectofloic stele pith is present. Okay, you can see their middle portion, white portion is the pith, and their red portion is the xylem, and their blue portion is the phloem. And this type of stele is known as ectofloic stele, and then amphiploic stele. You can see this is the middle part is pith portion is present, then phloem. Okay, then xylem, and therefore then phloem, and this type of arrangement is known as the amphiploic Xiphonostele. In amphiploic Xiphonostele, xylem both side, inner side and outer side, phloem is the present. Okay, and there and this type of arrangement is known as amphiploic Xiphonostele. Okay, then sometimes stele is evaluated, and their part is the cut. Okay, sometimes their part is a cut, and there are cut in a different manner. You can see this portion is the cut. Okay, and their cuts part is known as, and this stele is known as the dictyostele. Okay, and there is the different type of the structure is developed. Okay, let's start theory about this all type. Okay, the stele is the whole central mass of the vascular tissue with and without pith, surrounded on the outer side by endodermis. Okay, stele is the whole central mass of the vascular tissue, means stele is the central portion of the vascular tissue. Sometimes there are the with pith and sometimes without pith, and surrounded on the outer side by the endodermis. The concept of stele was proposed by Van Tingham and Doliot in 1886. The stele, including primary vascular bundle, pericycle and pith and stele, are the following type. First is the protostele. Protostele also known as the monostele. Okay, must remember protostele also known as the monostele. Protostele is the most primitive, okay, most primitive and simple type of the stele. Protostele is the most primitive and simple type of the stele, and it is consist of the solid mass of xylem completely surrounded by phloem. Okay, in a protostele, which type of arrangement? First is the mass of the xylem and their surrounded phloem. This simple type of arrangement is known as the protostele, and such a type of stele is divided in a pith. Okay, in this type, divide on pith means pith is the completely absent. Solid stele is of following type. Solid stele is of following type. First is the haplostele. Okay, you can see in this figure haplostele, actinostele and plectostele. Okay, we are discussed these three type in a briefly. Okay, first haplostele. Haplostele, in this stele, xylem surrounded by a smooth layer of phloem. It is known as haplostele. Okay, you can see in this figure. Okay, this is the vascular bundle, this round part. Okay, you can see this round part is the vascular bundle, and the vascular bundle inner structure is made up by, you can see this is the benzene like structure is a xylem, and there surround their small all cell, there surround small cell, you can see this is the benzene like structure. Okay, is the xylem, and they're surrounded, you can see they're surrounded this small cell. Okay, it is a phloem cell. Okay, and this type of stele is known as halostele. Okay, and their example, halostele is present in which plant? Selaginella, Crucinia and Lycopodium ceram. Lycopodium ceram. This is the Selaginella and Lycopodium. These both are the pteridophyte, and the pteridophyte transverse section of stem, you can see in this figure, transverse section of stem, which stele is present? Haplostele is present, and haplostele's arrangement is the xylem is surrounded by the smooth layer of phloem, and this type of stele is known as haplostele. Okay, then actinostele, you can see in this figure, this is the actinostele. Okay, actinostele xylem stellate. Xylem is radiating rays emerging from center. Okay, you can see this is the pink structure. Their pink structure is xylem, and their green part surrounded, their green part is phloem structure. Okay, xylem has a radiating rays, means xylem is arranged in a radiating manner and emerging from a center, and emerging means they develop in a center, and this type of stele is known as the actinostele. Xylem is a stellate, and the xylem is radiating ray emerging from center, and this type is known as actinostele. Okay, and this figure is the important. Okay, must draw this figure with their type. Okay, and their example, Lycopodium serratum internal structure is which type of stele present? Actinostele. Okay, then plectostele. Okay, plectostele, a such type of the solid stele in which the xylem divide into a number of separate plates and which lies parallel to one another. Okay, you can see this red color structure. This red color structure is the xylem, and the surrounded blue color cell is known as phloem. Okay, in plectostele, xylem is the divide into the number of separate plates. Okay, there are the number of separate plates to the one another. Okay, and this type of arrangement and this type of stele is known as plectostele. In a such type of solid stele which is xylem is divided into the number of separate plates which lies parallel to one another. Okay, and the most of the species of Lycopodium and Lycopodium clavatum in plectostele is the present. Okay, there is the types of the protostele. Okay, you can see in these three figure, pith is the completely absent. Okay, and their xylem arranges in a different manner, so they are divided into the three type. Means the protostele is divided into the two type. First is the haplostele, then actinostele, and then plectostele. In haplostele, middle portion is the xylem and the surrounded phloem. Okay, then actinostele, there are xylem is arranged in a radiating rays, and plectostele, xylem is the arranged in a separate plates and their surrounded phloem. Okay, then siphonostele. Okay, siphonostele. Siphonostele is that stele in which the pith is present in a central hollow vascular cylinder. It is of the two type. Okay, you can see in this is the purple color structure is a pith structure, and siphonostele, this stele which is pith is the present. Okay, and there are known as the siphonostele, and the siphonostele is divided into the two type: ectofloic siphonostele and amphiploic siphonostele. Okay, you can see in this first figure is the ectofloic siphonostele, and this is the amphiploic siphonostele. The phloem is present outside the xylem. And this type of stele is known as ectofloic siphonostele. You can see this is the middle portion is pith portion, then develop the xylem portion, and then xylem surrounded this purple structure, purple cell is phloem. Okay, and this type of arrangement, very simple, this type of arrangement is known as ectofloic siphonostele. Phloem is present outside of the xylem, means xylem is arranged inner part of the xylem, inner part of the phloem, and in inner part of the xylem pith is present, and this type of arrangement is known as ectofloic siphonostele. Then amphiploic siphonostele, the phloem is present on both side of the xylem. You can see this is the xylem structure. Okay, this white color cell. Okay, this white color cell is the xylem. Okay, and in xylem surrounded inner portion, this inner portion, okay, I draw in this blue line, and their outer portion. Okay, this yellow structure is a, okay, and black color structure. Okay, their black structure. Okay, this black color structure is the pith is present, means in middle portion pith is present. Okay, then this is the structure of xylem, and then xylem both side, this is the blue color structure is the phloem. This both side blue color structure, and okay, I mentioned in a blue color, but it is not in a blue color, but I okay draw this blue color structure, means xylem inner portion and outer portion phloem is present, and this type of stele is known as amphiphloic stephanostele. Okay, I draw in this figure, this yellow color is the xylem and surrounded inner portion and outer portion, both portion phloem is present on both side of xylem, and there is known as amphiphloic stephanostele. Okay, amphiphloic stephanostele, and amphiphloic stephanostele is present in Marsillia and adiantum. Okay, adiantum you can study in our previous lecture. Adiantum is a one type of pteridophyte, and Marsillia is the also it is pteridophyte. Okay, in Marsillia and adiantum present amphiphloic stephanostele. Okay, this is the diagrammatic structure of amphiphloic stephanostele and ectophloic stephanostele. Okay, you can see this is the middle portion of pith portion, there is the lining portion is the xylem, and surrounded phloem is present. Okay, endoderm is also present, pericycle. Okay, then it is a ectophloic stephanostele, then amphiphloic stephanostele. Okay, middle portion is the pith, then phloem, and then xylem, and then further phloem, and then endodermis and pericycle. Okay, this is the type of stephanostele. Then solenostele. A broken stephanostele is called solenostele. Okay, sometimes stephanostele is broken. Okay, you can see their part is broken, and this stele is known as solenostele. Okay, a vascular tissue going into the leaves as a leaf stress coming out of main vascular cylinder and cause a gap. It is a leaf gap. It is called a leaf gap, and thus vascular cylinder get broken at a place, and it can ectophloic or amphiphloic solenostele. Okay, in previous slide, ectophloic stephanostele and amphiphloic stephanostele. Okay, but sometimes their stephanostele is cut and develop into the solenostele, and there are further divided into the ectophloic solenostele and amphiphloic stephanostele. Okay, must remember this stephanostele and solenostele is different. Sometimes stephanostele is bragged into the solenostele, and solenostele further divided into the two type, ectophloic stephanostele and amphiphloic. There is structure amphiphloic and ectophloic, amphiphloic stephanostele and ectophloic stephanostele. The structure both are the same, but cut part is known as the solenostele. Okay, you can see this both figure. Okay, this figure and this figure completely same. Okay, but this part is the cut. Okay, so it is known as the solenostele, but ectophloic solenostele and amphiphloic stephanostele. Okay, okay, first in ectophloic stephanostele, ectophloic solenostele, you can see this is the inner portion is the pith portion, there this is the lining type structure is the xylem and surrounded phloem. Okay, and this type of stele, but their part is the some part is the cut, so it is known as the ectofloic solenostele and amphiploic solenostele. You can see inner portion is a pith, then surrounded phloem is present, then lining type structure is the xylem is present, then further phloem and endodermis and pericycle. Okay, but some portion is the cut, you can see, and this type of structure is known as the amphiploic solenostele. Okay, and how they are cut, this siphonostele. Vascular tissue going into the leaf gap means their stem structure, sometimes the leaf is the present and the leaf is break this vascular tissue system. You can see this break and the internal structure is the break, so there are developed into the solenostele. Okay, it is a one type of the evolution of this stele. Okay, then it is a microscopic figure of the solenostele. Okay, you can see this is the middle part, pith and their xylem, and inner portion and outer portion, both is the phloem is present. You can see this is the green color small cell is the phloem. Okay, and inner is old cell is the xylem and middle portion is the pith. Okay, it is a amphiploic solenostele. Okay, structure is the amphiploic solenostele. Then dictyostele. Okay, you can see in this first chart. Okay, first is the developed protostele and then siphonostele and siphonostele evaluated into the solenostele. Okay, in this figure solenostele is not present, but after the solenostele they are developed dictyostele. Okay, you can see there are the bract vascular bundles. Okay, when the production of the many leaf gap in solenostele, you can see in solenostele only one leaf gap is present, but sometimes leaf gap if solenostele main vascular cylinder break into the many fragment. Okay, sometimes their leaf gap is developed in more, and this vascular cylinder is a break into the many fragments. So then such type is known as soleno is called dictyostele. Okay, there is the type of solenostele, but there are the sometimes you can see there are the many vascular cylinder. Okay, and this many vascular cylinder types, it is known as the dictyostele. Each divided fragment is called meristele. Okay, means this one portion. Okay, you can see this one single portion is known as the meristele, and each meristele has a separate endodermis and pericycle. Okay, this is the endodermis and pericycle is present. First is the xylem and then phloem, then pericycle and endodermis. Okay, this all type structure is present in each part of this meristele. Okay, and then dictyostele is well developed type of stele in pteridophyte. Okay, dictyostele is present in a pteridophytes, pteridium, pteris and Dryopteris. Okay, this is the example of plants. Okay, Dictyostele, when the production of many leaf gap, the solenostele main vascular cylinder is break into the many fragments, then such type of solenostele is called Dictyostele. Each divide fragments is known as meristele, and each meristele has a separate endodermis and pericycle, and Dictyostele is the well developed type of stele in pteridophyte. Okay, then Dictyostele is the two type, eustele and atectostele. Okay, eustele and atectostele. This is the ring vascular bundle which are separated from each of the medullary rays. For example, equisetum and angiosperm and gymnosperm. Okay, you can see these all are single vascular bundle. Okay, in single vascular bundle you can see there is the white color cell is xylem, and their phloem is present and pericycle is present. Okay, there are the separate vascular bundle. In separate vascular bundle, these is all are medullary rays is present. Okay, this is the checks like structure. Okay, these all are the medullary rays, means in two vascular bundle, in middle part medullary rays is present, and the vascular bundle are arranged in a ring. You can see they are arranged in a ring manner, and this type of stele is known as eustele. Okay, their main type is the Dictyostele, and Dictyostele is divided into the two type, eustele and atectostele. Okay, but how different about eustele and atectostele? In eustele, their vascular bundles are divided by this medullary ray structure. Okay, and their vascular structure are arranged in a ring manner, so it is known as the eustele. An example, equisetum, angiosperm and gymnosperm. Okay, then atectostele. Many vascular bundles are distributed in the ground tissue. Such a type of stele is known as the atectostele. Okay, you can see in eustele their vascular bundle is arranged in a ring manner, but in atectostele they are present in their ground tissue, epidermis to their pith portion. Okay, and this is a high developed type of the stele, and endodermis and pericycle is completely absent in a atectostele, and such type of the stele in main characteristic features of the monocotyledons. Okay, their all vascular bundle are arranged is a endodermis to pith portion, but in their main characteristic is the endodermis and pericycle is the completely absent. Okay, and this type of stele is mainly present in monocotyledons, means in a giames, and some of the monocotyledons plants is atectostele is the present. Okay, this is the old type of the stele. First is the protostele, and the protostele is divided into the three types. Okay, you can see there are the divided into the three types: halostele, then actinostele, then plectostele, and their and the siphonostele. Siphonostele divided into the two type, ectoploic siphonostele and amphiploic siphonostele. Okay, then siphonostele is break into the one leaf gap, and they are divided into the two type, ectoploic solenostele and amphiploic solenostele. Okay, then solenostele is vascular bundle is break into the many segments, and they are known as the dictyostele. Okay, and the dictyostele is divided into the two types, eustele. Eustele there Eustele, their vascular bundles is arranged in a ring manner, so it is known as the eustele. Okay, and the Atectostele, their vascular bundle is arranged into the ground tissue, and they are distribute in the whole portion of the stem, internal portion of this stem. And their main characteristic is the endodermis and pericycle is present, and their main features is they are present in a monocotyledons. Okay, thank you so much. Must see and share this video.